Greetings.
Hey!
Heat Wizard and me, Wet Hamster, we're here.
Yes.
And Granny wants to talk to us. What do you think she has to tell us?
I don't know.
Might be something important.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So Doctor
Yeah.
already game. Well.
Past you, get on with it!
I have to go to the past and tell my live commentary self. Quicker.
Where's your time machine? Break it out.
Yeah. I'll get the DeLorean out. So, Tigrex, they've totally not foreshadowed this like with every other major monster. They haven't been foreshadowing the Tigrex since the very beginning of the game when they...
Oh yeah, no,
showed
totally not.
up.
Yes, okay, I understand. Sarcasm.
What with the,
What was that? What was that intro movie?
yeah,
Where you got
and
attacked
it's
by
like
not
the flagship
Tigrex.
monster of the series. Of course, that's for Monster Hunter 2, it's the flagship. This is Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which is basically like an expansion of 2. I guess that's the best way to explain it. So, the new flagship monster is the Nargacuga, which is like a panther version, which actually is totally different. Has completely different attack pattern. So,
The worst
I'm not
edition of Star Wars.
I'm not being sarcastic about that or anything.
That was the lie, Chris.
The Nargacuga actually.
Anyway, Nargacuga.
So, I'm giving people time to read the text. I hope they enjoy that. Normally, honestly, for efficiency's sake, I just say, push the pause button. But, okay, I'm being nice to some people. So, we're gonna ignore that urgent quest because we still have stuff to do. Silverhorn. Silverhorn? Journal, what does Silverhorn mean?
Is that from
No.
Is that from a Metal Gear?
No, I was making fun of them.
No, you just...
And that one? Oh, I'll be doing that one soon enough.
Wait, you were making fun of me?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No. I wouldn't
Okay.
of you.
I'm just gonna let you get on with it.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, go fight the thing.
But I
I'll be here.
okay, well, but I don't want to make fun of you right now.
It's too late.
Now you sound disappointed that I'm not making fun of you. God, this is the worst relationship ever.
It's too late. Battle of the Blows.
Yeah, that was the first one. So because I did that one, then
That's an unfortunate name.
which is a white Monopolis. Completely different.
Oh yeah,
The fact that it has more hit points and just does more damage, and that's it. And of course,
and it's white.
items.
And it's white.
Yeah, that's about the difference of it.
It's that's so important that they put it in the name.
Exactly. I think maybe there's a slight difference to the AI that it digs around more in the sand, but that's about it.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I can't even be sarcastic about that. That's literally the worst.
Yeah.
Of all the things I want monsters to do, you can hit me more if you want. I'll let you get free hits. I'll spend more money on potions. Please don't dig under the sand.
But at least here I can take a couple combining books and take the ingredients to make more sonic bombs on top of the sonic bombs I already have. So it's not that big of a problem. And honestly, I prefer them digging under the sand more than I prefer them charging, because then I can just toss a sonic bomb and they're stuck and I get free hits. Whereas if they're charging, I have to try and catch up to them. And they always start in Area 7, so that's something to keep in mind. There he is.
He doesn't even look that different from regular Monoblos.
Yeah,
He's just a lighter shade of gray.
exactly. Well, the other one is more sandy and rocky color, while this one's just more gray and white. Again, not too big of a
It's all just gray.
not that big of a difference on the color spectrum.
I see white sand.
And Apnoth is in the way, and oh man, the live commentary was like, "Oh, Apnoth, I'll kill you later." It's very angry at him.
I'll run back at the minute I get to run around, and I will murder you. It'd be a speed murder.
I wanted to. I was tired, but that's terrible.
And then you clipped your camera through him.
Yes, I know. I actually was tempted just to open up a mission, just go murder every single Apnoth I could find. And look at me, he's just slowly walking up to me.
hey.
But then he gets charged.
Oof.
So that makes up for it. Thank you. And also, when he charges into the wall, there's a chance he will drop a shiny. Something I did not explain in the last fight. Now, this shiny can also be a Monobolus. Why it's a heart, I'm not sure.
Because it's
How does he cough up?
part of a mating ritual. They stab each other's hearts.
Well, actually, they'd probably survive that, considering they have multiple hearts in their body.
Yeah. It's like saying hello.
Well, at least they have lots of redundancy, so if one heart goes out... Yeah, there we go, right in the apple.
Yeah, get that camera in there. What we have to do is find some way of making the camera deal damage.
Oh, that would be great if I could do that. Unfortunately, I can't. And he digs. Time to book it. But yeah, slightly more issues with this fight. Mainly just because it has more health and having a bit of a hard time getting him stuck on the walls this time around. And like I said last time, I got extremely lucky because he just kept charging me right after he was done charging. You know, what with getting stuck in the wall. Here I have him going after the cat. For once I got a lot of beefy hits on the head, at least. Oh, and
Get in there.
by the way, Heat Wizard, I hope you don't need Monobolus hearts. 2% drop rate.
Yes!
The
My favorite kind of drop rate, the single digit.
The way they make up for this is the fact that a shiny can be a Monobolus heart. And if you capture, you get all the way up to 5% drop rate.
Whoa, high roller.
Yeah.
That's practically guaranteed.
And you can carve a Monobolus heart. You can get them in your reward box if you capture them. So there's multiple ways to do it.
There's multiple ways to do it, and all of them are unlikely.
Yeah, I was actually very lucky. I got 4 Monobolus hearts right after each other when I started farming these for parts for armor. Just, you know, they dropped the shiny, and then I got a Monobolus heart, and then I fought the next one, and then I got the shiny, and then I fought the next one, and then I got it in the drop. But I can't complain. That probably saved me several hours of farming. Or should I say, probably a couple days. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Whatever. Yeah, what's the words I'm looking for? I don't mind that fate has let me get a break for once.
The random number generator has seen fit to show mercy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem fit to show mercy on things that are really easy.
The RNG giveth, and the RNG taketh away.
Pretty much. So, this is pretty much going to be exactly the same fight as last, only I think this guy digs more in the sand. In fact, it says right here in the description that, well, when I'm looking over the white Monobolus here in the wiki, that if you don't have him engaged, he likes to move around very frequently in the sand.
Oh, no.
So, I'd imagine that would be the same for combat. Plus, he's been digging down in the sand quite a lot. Ha ha! Can't scream in my face. Only, I'm not sure exactly why I took the shield out to block the screen. I'm guessing it's just instinct.
Because he's scary.
No, I'm thinking I'm just used to not having high-grade earplugs now. Because when I was playing high rank, I stopped using high-grade earplugs because my damage output wasn't as good as it could be. So I started taking more attack-based armors on. Yeah, he's been digging around on the sand a lot. I think he's still angry too, so I can't even use sonic bombs.
Can you use stab him in the butt?
As long as he's not swinging his tail around.
Whoa. That
Charges.
cat just pulled a bomb that was bigger than him out of his pockets.
Yeah, that's a large barrel bomb upgrade that you can get for your cat. They can't throw it, they can just kind of waddle around with it and charge into an enemy.
Suicide attack!
Yeah.
Come with me to hell.
What I'm surprised is that he managed to stagger the Monopolis. But usually with the gun lance, what I'm using the sonic bombs for is when I have a Wyvern's Fire ready, I can get him with a full hit without even having to worry that it'll miss. With any other weapon, I'd just be wailing on him. And again, there's not really too much new to say about the White Monopolis other than, hey, he's stronger!
Sure is white.
Sure is white, yeah. I hate Monopolis. And notice how big he is, too.
Pretty big.
Yeah. A lot of weapons are going to have basically more or less impossible to hit the tail with. Like this weapon, I'm struggling to hit the tail. Because I can just barely reach it. Chomp. Well, I don't mind the cat being tortured, to be honest. I can live with it. That Monopolis was just wailing on that cat for a while now.
I hate them so much.
Well, they're bite-sized snacks. Even though I think the Monopolis, they're supposed to be herbivores. So...
I suppose Triceratopses were herbivores. I think, weren't they? Or am I thinking of the ones with the spiky tails?
Yeah, they were.
Which this also features.
Well, this is really more a cross between a Stegosaurus and a Triceratops.
Whatever, man. I can't keep my dinosaur name straight.
But, no, supposedly this is supposed to be a herbivore. But there is some thoughts of it possibly also being an omnivore, so it eats both.
Does it have pointy teeth?
No. It has
not.
a beak. That's all it does.
Okay, I guess it could work like that.
Yeah.
It works out okay for vultures.
Certainly does. Works out for every bird, I guess.
I suppose. Well, some of them don't eat me.
No, but, you know, a lot of them will usually dig up seeds and stuff.
Hawks don't do that.
Wow. Hawks are hunting birds. They can find another bird or a mouse or something, and then they just tear them to shreds with their claws, and then they go nom nom nom.
That's the point.
Of course. Oh, look at that tail, right in front of me, and I don't even bother to attack it. Well, at least for a moment.
Did you get it?
He's still angry. What did I do to you?
I would
make you so angry.
I would be angry too.
Well, I'm just trying to chop his tail off. It's not like I'm trying to kill him. Oh wait.
Here he comes.
Any moment.
Oh, you missed.
So yeah, those Apnops. I can deal with the Malinxes. I can deal with Genpreys and all these things, but man, those things.
At least you won't be taken by surprise.
Well, here's the thing, it's because all these other things are so tiny. Oh wow, crashed right into them. But, you know, all the other ones are so tiny, so they're not going to block your path. These, on the other hand, will slowly waddle up beside you, and then they'll be like, yep, I'm standing here. I see.
The wall.
I'm standing in your way now. Oh, also, I see you need to block now. I'm going to nudge you with my head, knock you over.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm helping.
Yeah, helping the Monopolis. And plus the thing is, if I do stop up to kill him, it's not like I can kill him in a couple of hits instead. Oh, they're swarming me! I deserve it.
You have angered the hive.
Yeah, it's not like I'm trying to
The
kill them.
interloper must pay.
You know, you'd think they'd be safer if they just booked it, considering that this Monoblos is warning them.
There's a bounty on you. They're treasure hunters.
Ah, I see.
They're adventurers.
Ah, yes, adventurers! Adventure in Monster Hunter Land! So, Jimmy Abner, what hunt will we be doing today? Yes, I hear we'll get some excellent prize catch
Human.
for that human Foxy Brown with the big fro. We just need to bring the fro in as evidence, since nobody has a fro so luxurious. Yes. I heard Mr. Tigrex is looking for a new wig, a fro wig. Actually, you know what? That would be awesome. Tigrex has the fro.
Disco Tigrex.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get down with your bad self.
Oh yeah. Other commentators devolved into this. My god, what have we done?
Sorry, devolved. Are you supposing it wasn't already here?
Fair enough.
Are you supposing we descended from somewhere that we weren't already the bottom of the barrel?
Okay, you have your point. You have your point. But no, seriously, it goes right along with the Velocidrome, not Velocidrome, sorry, Gendrome with the top hat and monocle. That's just how awesome it is. It needs to be done.
Just a GIF.
Yeah, just somebody
Between the two of them.
Photoshop somebody Photoshop a fro on a Tigrex.
And the rider is a classy Velocidrome.
Of course.
There he goes.
I hate you, Monoblos. I hate you. And you can kind of see why these fights are really annoying, especially, you know, to record. They're horrible because they drag on.
Yeah.
It's not like you can do much to them, you know, in general. You don't know if they're gonna instantly dig up from, you know, you don't want to waste your sonic bombs.
It's like, show of hands, viewers. Who's still watching?
I don't think we can see them.
That's the point.
Ah, I see what you did there. After you explained it to me. In retrospect, I was kind of a little annoyed that I didn't bring more because I should have expected the fights to drag on a little bit. But that's why I'm saying, you know, like the first Monoblos fight, I was surprised how well it went. It didn't even drag on for very long. This fight, on the other hand,
We've got 9 minutes left.
yeah, this guy's just charging back and forth, not even letting me get a hit in.
Yep. Gotta love that extended health bar on him.
Yep. Thank you, Capcom, for doing absolutely nothing other than giving a reskin and more health. And the armor isn't really too different from the regular Monoblos armor. It is just a little different, but
Monoblos has a parrot beak.
it's... You know what? Let's put it this way. I would never use the Monoblos armors. The first two. In fact, just... No, I would not use them. They're terrible.
Do you get to put his head on top of your head?
No, unfortunately not. In fact, the headpiece is horrible.
I would love to get like a parrot beak mask. That would be the best.
And now he's angry. Oh well. I can't do anything to it. That's a good attempt, Cat, but it's not gonna work. Oh! And
His heart is in the right place.
Cephalos. They're just horrible.
Not but chaff.
At this point when I was doing that, I was basically doing one big recording session. I was so tired at this point because I had been recording for like 12 hours. I just wanted to get it over with. And I think it really could. People could probably tell in the live commentary how annoyed and upset and angry I am with this. It's not like shouting or anything, but I'm just like passive-aggressive angry.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of angry.
Not where you're shouting, just where you're just like,
I don't know. Is that really passive?
I don't know.
That's just not loud.
Well, passive-aggressive in the
Passive
sense
aggressive.
that I'm trying not to sound too angry.
Is when you're. Well, okay, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
So I guess I'm not really one to talk. I'm gonna shut up now.
But I was my jolly, Shuckles McLaughy self. I was very bitter. I think that's probably the better word for bitter. Die, Manoblos.
Were you bitter McSour?
Yes, very. These guys. I had nobody but the cat to share my suffering with. Not even the cat getting mauled constantly made me happy.
You know, it is a sad state of affairs indeed when feline abuse does not cheer you up.
Nope. Oh, Manoblos. I wish there was more breakable parts on them, though. You know, there's a lot of potential for breakable parts, like maybe the wings.
Wings, back,
Yeah,
stomach, horn.
because, you know, you
Tail.
can easily attack the back, too.
Yeah, because he spends all this time
You know, you can get him stuck
waddling around like a child in the kiddie pool.
Yeah, you can get stuck with sonic bombs, and then you can wail in the back. And plus, usually, when you attack the stomach, it also counts as attack in the back.
A tricksy tactic.
Yeah, so, you know, really disappointed but as far as breaks go. Oh, jerk. All the way to 3. Ow, 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 ow. You okay?
Oh yeah, the cat just stood on my crotch.
Ah, the old claw in the crotch. So,
No, she just likes to stand on it and put like all her weight on one foot. Which
sounds like every
also
single dog I
happens to
know
be
that sits in your
on my crotch.
that sits in your lap or climbs onto it. Isn't that right, Mr. Toto? I'm tempted to just pick up the pug and make funny weird noises, but I don't want to make people suffer that much.
We're not quite that desperate for
No.
things to say.
This is not like when I did the third birthday, when we had this whole chapter of the third birthday where nothing happened, nothing to talk about, nothing new. Where I was Kaboom,
At
Dragoon,
least
and me were
this
so
one
desperate
was-
that I.
He is white.
But Kaboom, Dragoon, and me were so desperate that I just picked up a pug and I was like playing with the dog. Because we both agreed there's absolutely nothing going on right now. There's absolutely nothing that's going to go on the plot until the very end of the game at this point. And I'll reiterate, YouTube, don't ever play the third birthday if you're playing it for the story. Play for the gameplay, but not the story. Don't.
Yeah, the gameplay actually seemed vaguely neat. Like I don't know if I'd buy it, but
That's actually really fun.
yeah, it kind of looked kind of neat in an arcadey sort of vein.
Yeah.
And I like arcadey games, so that isn't like a qualifier. It's just
It's not
seems
a
neat.
qualified recommendation. Let's put it that way.
It's not like a well for an arcade sort of game. I guess it's like a
I mean, here's the thing.
you're running around shooting giant lasers balls everywhere.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with that game. I can't recommend people buy it unless they're just playing it for the game. You skip the cutscenes and the game will be 100 times better. It's like, whoa, complete different game if you just ignore every single line of dialogue, every cutscene. And for Parasite Eve fans, even for the gameplay, I can't recommend it. For God's sake, never touch that game.
It's a cover shooter.
No, it's not just that. Just Parasite Eve fans will not be able to ignore the story.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yes, I remember when I mentioned it and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, oh well, the story doesn't seem that bad because it turns out that oh, okay,
And when you start thinking about it, then you're like, oh wait.
Oh, it's like, oh wait, it's the
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Other character with that name. And I was like, oh.
And the heavy tones of very, very, very creepy pervertism with children. That doesn't make it any better either at all.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of
it's dead.
Non-creepy things. Yeah, it's dead. Excellent.
This is how long this fight took.
Yeah.
They started talking about things, and I didn't even have whole sentences ready by the time they were coming out of my mouth.
Well, yeah.
It's like something.
This is a very typical Monoblos or Diablos fight, to be honest. Just charging around, hoping to get a couple hits in, then charges around, get some more hits in. In the future, what I'll probably do is, like, when I do these things again, I'll go all out, bring, like, multiple traps and bombs and everything.
Yes. Just gear up all the way. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, that is kind of what I'm supposed to do, but for, like, normal rank missions, if I do that, a lot of the fights will just be over in, like, a couple minutes.
Yeah, but...
On high rank, you're kind of required to do this. And I didn't really get very good reports this time around, but I can't complain because of the Monoblos hearts that I got. You know, off-screen. But we're going to move on to greener pastures and more interesting fights. So, we'll see you next time, Internet.
Bye, Internet.